2 weeks until the one, the only, Sophie Ellis Bextor arrives on New Zealand shores. And right now, she's on Zoom. Hello.
Hey, how you guys doing? You right?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I just love a British accent on the show. I do,
Doesn't
darling.
mean you have to do one,
No,
though.
I know. I do a terrible thing, Sophie, when I just do an accent, and I'm doing a bad job of it. I'll stop. We're good, thank you, is the answer to that question.
You're very welcome to do a British accent. I don't mind.
How are you, Sophie?
I'm really good, actually. Yeah, really good. Gearing up for another bit of touring, but it is what I love. So I'm very excited to be returning to New Zealand. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Was this just a plan to get away from English winter and come to summer?
You know what? That is a very, very happy thing, isn't it? I mean, look, I feel a little bit smug. It's not too bad at the moment, but we had a little cold snap last week, and I was thinking, not long now. Yeah, that's definitely a perk. So thank you very much.
Hopefully we can turn it on for you.
You've been before. What are your memories from New Zealand?
Honestly, hand on heart, it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever visited in my whole life. And it made a really big impression on me. So much so that I think if you'd asked me at any point in the 20 years since I've been where I'd like to go, I would have said I want to return to New Zealand.
Wow.
So, I absolutely loved it.
I thought you were going to say hand on heart. I don't really remember it. 20 years
Oh,
is a
I
long
remember
time
really
ago.
well.
Did you get
I
any
remember
personal
the
time here,
colours.
or was it
Yeah,
working?
you know what? I'm quite good at that. It doesn't matter, like, any downtime I get, I will go off and explore. I'm not one of those people who turns up somewhere and sits in their hotel room. I'm like, drop your stuff and go. I love to walk around as much as possible, get a real sense of things, particularly when I'm doing a headline show, because I think, that time spent during the day wandering all around the city gives me like a bit of perspective. It gives me a bit of a flavor, and makes me feel happy and a bit more grounded. So, and this is exciting because I'm bringing my band. So yeah, it's going to be good.
You're playing in my home city, well, the city I grew up nearest, Hamilton, and it's got just the loveliest gardens.
Oh, and you simply must go to the gardens.
The municipal gardens.
You must go to the Hamilton Gardens.
Themed
One of them's
gardens.
themed Egyptian.
Okay.
It's an Egyptian-themed garden, Sophie, and it sounds cooler than what I'm selling it to you.
And they have a giant wheelbarrow,
No,
and
I'm into that.
and you stand next to it, and you look really small.
There's forced perspective. It's everything. It's not just plants.
Love that.
It's architecture as
I
well.
love that. I love things that are bigger or smaller than you expect them to
Oh,
be.
you're going to love
You're
this.
gonna love
You're
the
going to
gardens.
love it, Sophie.
What we need to do, however, is get her a free pass to get into the gardens.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
we'll suss it. We'll
if
suss it.
you're a local ratepayer, it's free. But if you're a tourist, they are charging now. But I'm
Yeah,
pretty
they
sure we
are
can get that
charging.
waived for international superstar.
You know what? I'll pay my ticket price. I'll pay my. I like,
Oh, you don't have
it's
to.
okay. You know
You're
how
Sophie Ellis Bextor.
Taylor Swift, when she tours, she's like, she's doing the food banks. I'll pay my ticket price for the
Okay.
municipal gardens. I also like to invest in local vintage shops. So if there's any
Oh,
vintage shopping
Sophie,
you
now
recommend,
you got to
now
come
I'm
to
off
me.
then.
I'll tour you around all the op shops. So you're obviously a
Yay.
fan of New Zealand already, and you've just had our ex-Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern on your podcast, Spinning Plates. Were you a fan of hers already, or were you like, she'll
Well,
do?
my podcast, which I've been doing for 6 years, all my guests are working women who happen to be mothers. And I've been endlessly fascinated talking to a range of different women from different walks of life about how they've navigated a career whilst also raising a family. And to be honest, you can't get much more interesting than the youngest ever female world leader who happens to have their first baby while they're in term. I just couldn't wait to hear how that works, what that felt like, all the range of emotions. So yeah, she's someone I'd wanted to speak to for a while.
We love hearing about inspirational women, but I've
It's
just...
an insightful conversation.
Oh, Sophie, I've just clocked a cat. You're petting a cat. So I don't want to interrupt a powerful,
It's Don
inspiring
Draper.
woman. Oh,
my God. Is that a big cat? That looks like a big cat.
Are you a tiny woman?
He's actually a normal size, but he's made up for it with like loads of massive fluffy fur.
Oh,
He's ridiculous.
right.
Oh, so cute.
It's one of those
He's
things.
called Don Draper. Did you watch Mad Men?
Yes.
Named after-
He's
Yeah.
giving big Don Draper energy.
Can we just touch on the salt burn effect? I'm sure over the last couple
Go
of
on,
years you've been talked to about this a lot, but was
It's
it
come up.
Yeah. How was that for you? That this show came and said, "Can we use the song?" And you said yes. I'm sure you read the script and probably liked it. Were you anticipating what it was going to do for Murder on the Dance Floor?
No, and I honestly would recommend to anyone doing anything, like especially if you're in something creative, you've got to just be happy with the kernel of what it is. And then if anything happens as a result, you can enjoy that all the more. Because for me, I was already so flattered that Emerald Fennell wanted to put my song in such a pivotal moment in the film. And I also was really intrigued because when I first said yes, I didn't have any footage to look at. It was just a little synopsis. So I thought, oh, naked dancing, that sounds interesting. That sounds funny. But no, I had absolutely no idea that it would do what it did. But how it was just so much fun. It made the whole thing so much better because it was like kind of like getting drunk on it. Do you know what I mean? It's like I felt like I spent most of that year feeling a little bit tipsy.
Yeah, and now you'll be touring around, right, and looking out at people like me who was, you know, the perfect age when the song came out, 2001? 2001, and then now there's going to be this whole new generation of people watching you who are much younger than me, shall we say. That must be quite surreal.
Well, that's the glorious thing about music, you know. I mean, it's like it's not meant to sit in amber, encased in amber. It's a massive privilege if music can soundtrack different moments ongoing. And I think especially if you're working in, you know, pop music, dance music, it's a playful genre. It wants someone to interact with it. It wants dialogue and energy. So I've always loved singing all my songs. I'm so glad that I prioritized my own pleasure with this stuff because, you know, the idea of doing a song that I wasn't that into. I mean, imagine how that would feel. But I've always had a good relationship with Murder on the Dance Floor. So when it's taken me round for another twirl, we've had a great time together, and we continue to.
Well, we can't wait to have a good time with you in a couple of weeks, Sophie. You are
Hamilton on the 3rd of Feb, BNZ Theatre, and Christchurch at James Hay Theatre on Feb 4. Sophie Ellis Bextor, thank you so much.
Thank you from me and my cat.
Oh, he's so cute.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Maybe I'll bring my cat on tour.
Yes.
Oh my God, I wish.
You want to come?
Thanks, guys.
Yes.
All right.
Bye,
Thank you very
Soph.
much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Bye.